Hello, Sim here. So we should be live and a little bit delayed due to some technical problems on the PC. And I'm just making sure that YouTube is going live. It's always fun when there's a little bit of delay, but if you don't have a delay, you can't have 1440p. And there we go. We are live. So hopefully you guys are hearing me okay. And I'm just going to tweet out that we're live. Because normally I'm dead on the dot, but I was a little bit late tonight. So I don't normally game with keyboard and mouse. Actually, I haven't gamed on a PC, seriously gamed, for over a decade. Since I switched to the PS3. And when I did game on PC, I was playing single player campaigns. So I'm going to kick off into a game whilst I wait for the lobby, the chat, the stream to populate, and hope that everything is going okay. I can see people have joined, so welcome to the stream. First game with keyboard and mouse, or certainly from a streaming perspective. Hi Dan. Thanks for joining. I had some technical issues. Let me know you can hear me okay in the chat window, because I had some serious issues here. You know, normally I do it from the console, the laptop, so effectively I've got a different you know, the setup's much easier. I don't have to fight with multiple audio devices and everything. And the and I died. So I'm just going to type into the chat window, make sure. Cool, thanks, fantastic, cheers. I was struggling earlier, I really was. I'm just quickly checking my net dimmer. Still got my preemptive 80%, which is my general setting that works. Yes, it is. And I'm not using the geo filter tonight because it's a beta, and things will tend to go wrong because it doesn't know where all the servers are. Right. Oh, thanks, Diebox. Thanks for checking. Yeah, so I was struggling. It was like I am plugged in my 5.1 surround headset that I use for my gaming on console, and you can see that I'm really on PC, right? And really using mouse and stuff. And I tell you, as soon as I switched to PC last night, having, you know, played the beta on the Xbox One, gee whiz, the frame rates and everything, it's silky smooth, and you expect that on a PC, right? Especially this kind of PC, which is a workstation PC. Ooh, that was so close. So close. So, gotta hear footsteps with my 5.1, but my settings. Hey, Ali. So, well, I had a little play last night. It was so much easier, but I was just funking about with the controls just pre-stream. So I just, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but these are the sensitivities. I'm really down on the 16%, and when I came to the Starfighter, I was 0% for this, whatever this mouse response and precision was. And I probably won't play the game mode unless you guys want me to, because it's quite boring to watch. But I mean, the thing is, and I don't know how well you know, when I talk, I'm not really concentrating as much. That sounds terrible, right? And I'm dead. But the frame rate is so much slicker on the PC as you expect, but it won't translate when you're watching it on stream. Just like when the frame rates drop, you look back at a recording or you watch it on the stream and you won't see the frame rate drops. I don't know how that works, but it does happen, trust me. The frame rate drops have to be dramatic, that you're seeing me jumping and teleporting across the screen and stuff, and I've got to figure out what I'm doing and concentrate. It's a bit toasty in here because, you know, obviously I'm streaming from the PC that's playing the game, and recording locally to my hard drive, and hopefully tonight oh, I wish this is hi Mark, welcome to the stream. This is where I missed the paddles. I want to be able to like jump backwards, you know, like you do in COD, with the paddles on a controller. And I know people can do it, and maybe they've got certain bindings, or this is maybe where the macros come in on keyboards and stuff, and where it's been reset. I do like the strike mode. Ali was gaming with me last night. There's less on the PC, less texture, popping, but I don't know if you saw it, but I saw the trees pop in from the distance. But I think that's probably the first time I've seen. Wow, I got blasted.
Let's go.
Oh, Star Wars pun there. Sorry. But yeah, so I have enjoyed this more from the little private. See, there you go. Nice kill. Come on, I want you to run. Oh dear.
Let's take him.
So it's definitely a lot slicker, and for sure, miles more slicker. I don't really want to come through this way, but of course we're defending, so that's why we have to go and run near where the artifact is, to basically no, we're shooting rebel scum. Come on, you can do it. Whoa, what happened there? Somebody must have walked. Nearly died, nearly there. You need to lay off the ciggies. Is it where me coughing? Yeah, man. It's dry throat. I don't smoke. I know quite a few gamers who do smoke, and when they get stressed, you know, you rage and all that stuff, they hit the cigarettes and all that jazz. And it's like, that's not good for you, not good. Oh! Yeah, so obviously a bit of performance gets hit when I'm streaming at the same time, naturally. Originally I was like on 47%, so, or 49% was the original value, so pre-stream. So I'm just putting it back to that and see what happens. Oops. You know I'm using the keyboard because you can hear the keyboard, I think, from when I did test recording locally to make sure sounds were being picked up and jazz. But my thoughts of Star Wars so far, or this particular game anyway. Yeah, we got him. Oh, I got press G. Run! 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 Ooh, I'm probably running the wrong way. Yeah, we can run around here. Yes, trying to get my thoughts back because it's getting a bit toasty in this room, which is where the PC is, and I've got doors shut and stuff. I'm gonna run the long way around. Come on, I'm dead. If I was going to buy the game right now, because of the way it plays so much better on the PC. It's light years ahead, and that joke is intended, or pun intended. It just feels so much better on the PC. Now, Battlefield is a PC, you know, game, So then, oh, come on. Oh, got press G. Oh my goodness. The problem I've got is I can't move around the same way like I could with a controller. So I can turn around and back at the same time, and I can't do that on the PC, or not yet, because I'm very well, I'm a noob again. Yeah, I've had faster games, a lot faster, and it really comes down to your teammates. How good are your teammates? And if your random teammates just aren't playing the game, you know, the objective,
You and me.
then it can just go Pete Tong. Where, just like with Battlefield, right? If they're not playing the objective, it just goes wrong. So now the entire thing, the artifact, is back in the building, and look what my teammates are doing. Oh, somebody's actually picked it up. Wow, they picked it up, man. They picked it up. Oh, but I can't. I'm trying to grab. Come on, where's G? I pressed the G button, which is said to grab it, but I couldn't grab it, so I don't know what's going on. I feel like I need more hands, more fingers that I can press the keyboard. And maybe, I don't know. I know Ali. I think you're a PC gamer as well. Is that where macros come in, or macro keyboards and stuff? That because you need to hit so many buttons and stuff that you just. See, I can hit people and kill them just, but I'm. Are you picking it up? You have picked it up, right? So I need to defend you. Yeah, so that's where I do need to put my options back up for the zoom sensitivity there. So this particular game is feeling definitely slow for sure. You can't get into any strike game lobbies tonight. What? Is that on like on the Xbox? I'm assuming.
Right with you.
Because I don't know whether I haven't even touched the Xbox today from Star Wars perspective. Not at all. I was just trying to get used to this and. Right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. I had to make sure that my streaming audio wasn't. I'm gonna sort of go. No, I can't go down that way. I was hoping to give extra protection and stuff. And I want to go prone, and I couldn't hit control quick enough. I don't think control's voice to speak or press to speak or what, isn't it, in this game?
With you, pal.
Which is not good. Not a good combination. But I got enough to contend with. Right. I just want to see if I can catch our defender, who's running to the objective with the artifact. No. Right. Trying to catch him up. Oh, goodness gracious me. Nope, I'm dead. So, right now, I'm looking at the frame rate because I put the frame rate up in the top right hand corner, which I don't think comes on the stream. So, on this screen, I'm way over 100 FPS. And I'm 90 FPS right now. It's about 86, so it's mid 80s generally. What did I get hit by? A blaster turret. Oh, goddamn. So, I got to the level 10 cap really, really quickly last night. Like within 2 hours, I was there, maxed out. I was mainly playing the Starfighter game mode because I was like trying to get to grips with it, and I was struggling. I really was. And I had to put I had to turn so many things off. So I'm on, according to NetDumo, I'm on a dedicated server in Northern Ireland. which makes sort of sense. But yeah, I've completely and utterly capped out. Completely and utterly capped out. But if I quit that one, just because I want to see if I can find another lobby with some people who are going to actually play like a team. And this is the frustrating bit, where COD doesn't need so much of a working, congelling team, you know, where people can lone wolf it and stuff. Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront, if you don't have a team that's actually working together and knows what they're doing, then it's a bit meh, not so great. So we'll try Strike again, because it is one of my favourite game modes. For sure, it tends to be faster paced, although the game modes that you've just watched, or the game that you watched, it wasn't fast paced at all. I'm going to play as a heavy. I haven't played as an officer yet. So earlier today when I was playing this, I had the music enabled. By you know, big time, and it's very like, you know, Star Warsy music as you'd expect, and you know, you're nearly losing or you're nearly winning, and it's very emotional and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, cool. But for any gamer who's serious about this, sound whoring is key, right? And the yellow circle comes up when you use your train gun. Come on, across the E. Oh. Oh, I see. So once I've engaged the chain gun, you saw that yellow circle around me. Effectively, your locked position, you can only rotate really slowly. So that seems a bit, for my playstyle, a bit naff. But if you're in a good defensive position, oh great. Because, you know, this is where they got to get this thingy-majiggy too. Did we manage to hold them off? Because we need to make sure that we get the artifact back, because they need to get to that shuttle or whatever it is. And we need to make sure we can get it back. And hence the grenade spam and stuff. So it looks like we've done it. Oh man.
Got your back.
That was close. Nearly did it there. So I don't know whether anybody, as you can see the range, it's medium range really, it's not really long range at all. Boo. It's not a long range game. Does this game have perks? Yes, sort of. And that's, oh, and it hasn't done it. So here we go. So I've got like, you have these, I think they call them star cards or something along those lines. So on your soldier, your class and stuff like that, you've got your equipped weapons and your equipped cards. So you've got your default, so we call them default perks. So basically on console, left bumper, right bumper, and hold both R1 and R2 together type thing to call in your middle one, like Destiny, right? That kind of thing. But when you unlock stuff, which apparently I haven't for this class because I've hardly gamed with this dude, if I go back one and I click on assault, there you go, I've unlocked that. So I can unequip it, click on the plus, and then select like this beta smart iron grenade type thing. But this one I think gives me health when I activate it. So and then that just literally puts it into, oh come on, you got to equip. What I don't like is that you got to click then equip to get it actually equipped. And there you go. The combat enhancer here is on here over here. Right, and ability details will tell you what it is, but you can see keyboard QEF, which I a bit struggle with because, alright, let's get back into the game. Hopefully that's answered your question. So yes, there are perks. So where I was going earlier, because I don't know if our Australian YouTuber friend Mr. Brutal Frosty is joining us or watching this post stream, and he can comment down below and let me know, because he games with a Zim 4, whether he's downloaded this beta and how playable it is for him, because the controller just feels spongy. DICE really need to sort it out. Obviously Battlefield 1's got some control schemes and stuff. So I have to remember what we're doing right now because I'm concentrating, and when I'm speaking I really don't. So we're defending. Right, I really need to reload. And we reloaded and I can hear footsteps. No, wrong button. I wanted to bring in my, effectively the R1 one, which was like a shield. Yeah. So I'm interested to know how this games on like a console with like a keyboard and mouse. Those dudes didn't have a clue. I'm hiding here. But they might... There they are. Oops, I'm dead. I got shot from the right. Okay.
Fire side. Let's go.
I'm gonna guess that the nice mo comment was when I killed somebody and threw a grenade and finished them all off moment. My best guess, because the laptop, you know, I'm gaming on a large monitor, but right, I'm gonna see if I can flank around this way, because basically the grayed out sector, close, reload, come on. I can hear footsteps, I think. So that's why I'm staying here for a second. And I'm dead! I should have called in my shield. But he killed me with the middle perk, the star card.
Fire side.
And that's just a thing that I'm going to struggle with initially. My mouse does have a couple of extra buttons on it on the side, but I don't generally use them. I guess one could be done for grenades and stuff. Right, let's try and do this. And there's the shield. Oh, okay. So we won. I don't think there's any kill streaks, but saying that, I understand that the officer class is like a support class, so I don't know if they get to call in extra bits and pieces. So it's really disappointing that the level cap is level 10, but I believe there's challenges, and you can see I've unlocked these challenges here. You can click on them and it tells you what you got to do. So I just completed that one, and that unlocks crates and stuff here by the looks of things. So I think these unlock star cards and stuff. So there's the officer. I've never gamed as an officer. Flash grenade, battle command, I have no idea. And there's the blaster turret. Blimmin' annoying. And quite lethal. And I suspect I got... Ooh, I have got something. What the heck's that? Disruption. Modified device which creates a burst of ionized... Overheats enemies' weapons, diffuses explosives, and temporarily... Ah, I've been zapped by that. Right, click equip. So whatever was over there has been replaced. Whatever the default one was. Right, back. And we're going to go for it. Looks like I'm a female. It looks that sort of way. I don't know. I don't care. Go on, let's go. Ooh, I'm drifting in. Ah, okay. I am a female. There we go. It was like, I thought like the game had hung or something. Do I think the game's overcomplicated? Right, so we're storming a thing. I got me thinking and answering questions at the same time. I saw a little bit of level detail popping. I think initially, because the game is foreign, in the sense of I'm a Call of Duty player, and although I was a Battlefield player, I'm used to using assault rifles and stuff and SMGs, and it's a single shot gun, and that's all I've got. But I need to. I'm interested to know what these slot availables here are. Oh no, that is other people spawning in. Duh. There was me thinking like Battlefield 1 has like multiple variants, and I got to remember I'm not a rebel. I always have fun. I don't want to go that way. I want to come this way because this is quite a nice sneaky flanking way. I did notice on the Xbox there was a lot more. Ooh, sugars. Sugars. He didn't even. He really didn't know I was there. Right, let's press the Q. Right, that was the wrong button. That was a grenade button. What I wanted to do was press the button that effectively mucks up their guns and stuff. I think that was the perk star card that I unlocked. That is in the bottom right hand corner. The thing that says F. There's no zooming of the mini map in the bottom left hand corner, which I really want. Oh come on, I'm getting stuck. Right, I'm deliberately giving them something to think about for a sec. And I've got the tactical support thing that I can call in. I think F. As I said, I'm not. Nice. And I'm dead. Oh, I replaced the turret with the thing. Yeah, well. You got to see it being used, but yeah, certainly as a defensive thing, that'd be quite cool. Right, I know I'm in the open here, but I'm going to just press the E button. I have no idea what the battle command just did. None whatsoever. It's in effect, but I have no idea what it just did. But all my other teammates, so to speak. Oh. Come on. All my other teammates just died. Running back out this way. I'm hoping for some cover rather than running straight out the front. But yeah, I've had some fun on this. Come on, off! Yeah, so I'm in a team that it looks like that I'm the only one going for the mission. It feels like it.
Back together.
It feels like it, and it's very annoying and frustrating. So what I might do here is, okay, take that puppy off, which I can just yeah. I think I've got to go here and kick that. Now get my blaster turret back and see if we can use that to give us a tactical advantage. Maybe. Especially when you want to defend and trying to get to grips with where people are for a second, because I've lost the plot. Oh, I managed to accidentally hit E, which did the command thing. Yeah, exactly. Just like COD, I want to put, but I want to put it. So let's say that we're running with the thingamajiggy, the artifact, to the shuttle. That I can then place down the turret, and it give us some defense and help and stuff. I'm being shot back. Thank you. So what I might do here is just put the turret there, just to, you know, if they're spawning that direction, that we can get in. And I heard the footsteps without 5.1 surround, or, you know, because of my headset thingamajiggy. Damn it. It's like, what was confusing me was that, oh, there is a dude sitting in that corner, so he did kill me. I was like, I was thinking somebody, well, he's got himself in a right little spot there, hasn't he? A right little spot. I don't know if all the team players just stop playing at night and we have more Call of Duty players, so to speak, who want to lone wolf it, and they being a bit harsh. This is where I just want to back out and go around the corner, and I find it extremely hard because I've got to press Shift and S to try run backwards, but I don't think you can run backwards. You can only run forwards, you know. Unlike COD, where you can sort of move backwards and jump out of the way and stuff. I suspect you can do this on PC. But I've just not managed to do it as well. But hey. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm dead. So that's why I don't come through the the front door way, because you'll just die.
Ready. We fight as one.
Graphically, the game looks really, really nice. It's very smooth. You can see that on the PC, no problems. You know, a solid 80 FPS. So I'm dreading to think that this game is really on a console like 30 FPS or something. I think what I'm going to try and do is get into that doorway and then drop a turret down and see how we can do. That's what I want to know. It's annoying because I had a few good games earlier today, and it's frustrating because obviously I have no control over my teammates being randoms. Right, I'm just paying attention to what button I'm hitting. Go on, turret, go on, kill him. And does it stay alive until I'm dead? I don't know.
I'll support you.
I don't know. I suspect it does. Hi Daryl. Yeah, it's definitely it's miles smoother. I tell you, soon as last night I went into the Starfighter command or what Starfighter assault, you know, spaceships, whatever the heck it's called, right? It was like night and day difference. Night and day. It was silky smooth. It was like my god. And I don't know where if I got there earlier on because my head was not. Oops. I don't think you can move these. And I still don't know what this tactical command thing does. Right, I'll show you what my graphics are in a sec. Let's get there. So, I believe I'm pretty much automatic at this point in time. Oi. Didn't quite... yeah, I did. But basically, I think I'm ultras and that from the auto. So, I'm 89 FPS on this screen, but I believe that I haven't touched it too much. I didn't want to muck about with it too much. I think I'm on an ultra. Obviously, if I switch this from, so there you go, high, ultra, and then custom, so it grades out. So effectively, the auto, the grade out, I'm pretty much ultra and ambient occlusion, and anti-aliasing, the only things that I'm not. So pretty much I'm running ultra at 1440p. Right, let's get into the game. So a lot of those settings, ultra always, means it's, running super duper. A lot of these PC settings these days, and we lost. I know we lost. I guess because I'm not a PC gamer, I don't totally know, and I'm not up to speed with what all of the settings mean. Certainly when it comes to like the anti-aliasing stuff with the TAAs, and were SMAAs and all that stuff. Yeah, I could do. Right, let's come out of that game mode. So if I went into the Starfighter assault and then we're staying it for like 5 or 10 minutes because I don't want to bore you guys. So you can see it at ultra and it's pretty smooth. Because I know last night when I was in this game mode, everybody went, "That's it, we're off." But I couldn't figure out how to fly the thing. And naturally with the keyboard and mouse, the mouse it does I can't remember. Does your panning left and right, sort of. I can't remember what the aircraft call it because there's the three things. Tilt, yaw, and roll. So the tilt and yaw is what's on the mouse, and that's why I was playing with the legacy setting for. I'm going to play as Bomber because I liked Bomber. It's a slower moving thing. But with all the missiles and stuff, you can really take stuff. Okay, cheers, Raf. Thanks for popping in. You can really take them out. But I had to set... Oh, I got to press it again. I had to set these acceleration things. And you can see on the left hand side, because I can't really point to it with the mouse, you can see the light white and then orangey and blue. So you can change the speed of your aircraft and stuff, but I found best to game in this mode, in the 3D person, because of the way the whole I haven't played this at all today, and so I saw Y-wings and stuff earlier. Oops, and I crashed. Yeah, Yeah, the toy stuff of the bombers, and it's cool, and it's very, very twitchy, and I had, okay Raf, I hope you do get later, very twitchy. So I tried being inside, and although from the days of X-Wing, and I'm talking about the original X-Wing,
The first step in their plan will be to destroy our cruisers.
so we used to play inside the cockpit, that was what it was like. But in this particular thing, you can see I'm moving my mouse around for targeting and stuff, for the crosshairs, without actually moving the
Rebel blockade runners have initiated their attack run. Stop them.
Come on, where's my mouse? Lost it. He's trying to... See, I can kill in space. Woo! Right, I'm trying to figure out where I'm being shot from. I'm dead. So I found it much more challenging to play this space combat thing, but you have to. If I go to the options, for me, I found that I had to turn these two things here to 0%. If they were anything above 0%, because they were like 40 or 50%, I was just, wow, all over the place. It was like a drunken pilot, but worse. Really bad. But I found that I also had to play from outside. I don't like playing from outside, but it was the only way that I could do any good. So right, that's that one. Whoops a daisy. I crashed. So yeah, I found this particular mode a little bit more, definitely more challenging. But this particular game mode, I would say is the slowest game mode out of the lot, for sure. And it's like you have to understand the rhythm of the nope. I want to lock onto one of these Corvettes.
They can't take much more.
So I'm hoping I launched off a load of missiles there as well, because I really want to take out the Corvettes. But I found this particular game mode a lot more slower and definitely more concentration, because I only won. Woo! There we go. So it was a nice little taster of it anyway. So that's cool. But the control scheme, DICE, EA, whoever, need to work on it. Really, they really do, to make it more basically open to a lot more players, or at least put a tutorial on it, so you can really, like in the days of space sims like X-Wing and all that jazz, you would get to go through tutorials and missions and stuff prior to going actually for an actual mission, so you knew how to play and how to do what controls did what and how to do it, and bob and weave or whatever to get your fighter or star pilot skills or whatever you want to call it to where they need to be, because otherwise you just get completely trashed upon by those who really know what they're doing. And I got trashed upon it a lot last night when I was having a little go. Yes, they've got these little crates and stuff, so I think you get some of these crates by doing the challenges and stuff, and you can either do the reveal all or click on one, and sometimes you'll hear stuff. Stick together squad, if you heard that. Nothing on that one. And I got that one already unlocked. Pretty sure we had that already. So yeah, so supply drops in whatever guise they're going to be called are here to stay, whether it be Call of Duty or Battlefield or Battlefront. They're here to stay. The thing that I'm looking forward to from this particular game's perspective is all the DLC is free. So although right now you go to yourself and you've got like a 50-60 pound version for the standard game, and 70 to 80 pounds for the deluxe edition, because obviously the PC is always 10 pounds less because console wallop an extra 10 pounds on the price, right? But you're going to get more map packs, and I think we're going to have them smaller increments. You might have newer game modes and just one map being released at a time. So let's say you had one new map released every month. That's going to keep the game much more engaged with the community, rather than okay, we had to wait 3 months, 4 months for a map pack to come out. So if they do that, then I think there's going to be much more engagement. But right now I'm like on a cusp. Do I get this for PC? Do I get it for the Xbox? Hoping that they're going. I've got a One X on pre-order, so it's like I really want. I don't game on PC. I got EA Access on Xbox, so I can get it for £10 off or 10% off. Ooh, I got that. I haven't played with any of these heroes or whatever. Right, let's get into a game. So this is sort of like Galactic Assault. Is sort of like Rush, sort of. It's thanks Berger. I just caught up with your comments and stuff. It is extremely hard when to talk and think and play a game well at the same time, even if that game is completely foreign to you. So right, have I got a better weapon than this? Got that one, or what's this do? Rate of fire, higher fire rate. I'll go for a higher fire rate. Let's equip that. Oh, have I got mods? So I don't get the crafting thing. Don't get that at this point in time. So obviously it looks like I can, but I don't, because I haven't seen the yellow taggy in the bottom corner before. So I don't think they're equipped, but maybe they are. Right, let's go. Maybe the weapon's already been crafted because it's post, it's in the beta to give you the flavour and the taste. And obviously I have to hit tab to bring up the scoreboard to see what the heck's happening and how many people are in. So I think this is a 24, or I think this is a 32 versus 32 maybe. I think it's a 60 or 64 player thing. So but when I play this on the Xbox One, it was very choppy here and there, nowhere near as silky smooth, and I was, so I want to get to my iron disruptor, because once you know what's going on, you can run to this pickup location and it appears on the mini-map for both. So these little pickup location caboodles, hold G, and I'm hoping that we've got... It's out of range at this point. No. Damn it. So basically you want to pick up one of those puppies to be able to go and shoot at the big red outline vehicle before it gets anywhere near the palace, because you don't want them to get into the palace. But Battlefield 1, I have only played recently, gives you like a little tutorial for the very first time you play that game map, and it plays a little video and tells you what the objectives are. Oh, I like this little bursty. This is like a burst SMG assault rifle or something. No, I couldn't get my shots on target there. Yes. I hope that. Alright, I'm just gonna up. Don't want to up it too much. That's good. I wish you could just increment it like by hitting the arrow keys or the plus and minus keys, but you can't. You have to drag on the with the mouse. Anyway, that's me and wanting slightly better improved UIs, user interface. So yeah, so Battlefield 1 gives you that sort of like tutorial thing to say this is what you've got to do, and you go, ah, okay, this is what we're doing. Because when I first came into this game mode, I went, what am I? Oh, I got to keep hitting G in this case. What am I doing? You know, it really was. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. He's floating in the air. He's floating in the air. Look, he's running on air. Woo!
Ion fire effective.
So that's the thing that we've got to like.
We're cloned. We fight. We win. Grenade out.
I have no idea.
Enemy transport taking down.
Right, now I've remembered I've got a little turret thing.
Autogun ready to go.
So I've just thrown down the turret. Oh, I see, I can detonate a turret too. Interesting. Interesting. So right now, nobody's near us, but...
Enemy has crossed waypoint Alpha. Withdraw to secondary positions.
So the iron disruptors, the weapons, the guns that you can use to shoot these things down are... Somebody, you picked them up because the little arrows went off. There's the disruptor. Oh, okay, so somebody's got it. So that's good. Somebody's picked it up. I'll be on one side of the map where you see like these birdies and stuff fly around, and it's really from a graphical everything. Right, let's get rid of blow up my
That's a hit. Got the NPC.
I don't know if we can do it any damage, but it's like a... I was trying to detonate my little turret because I want to put a turret down. Normally I get shot at by a zillion people, but they must be all the other side of the map. They are here, it's just that right now it's very unusual. So I'm just waiting for my turret to charge up. That's all I'm doing right now. Oh my god. No, I'm dead.
Let's do this. Let's go. Ion disruptor on target.
So as long as our iron disruptors, you know, hit it and stuff and does damage. But it's just a slow game mode. So I'm just hoping for a lot more game modes in the... Right, are you picking this up? You are, good.
Those droids are following someone. Can't ID.
Did you go down? You didn't.
Turret set.
Right, I'm trying to throw it down the turret just to give us something. I think it's being blasted at the moment because it's like looks like a shield thingamajiggy. Whoops. So nobody picked up the disruptor this side. Somebody has. Oh, I don't know where I'm being shot from. Over there. Over there. Grenades do damage, right? Okay, cool. So this is the thing. It's like you got to try and figure out. It's like you're trying to guess. What do you do? It's like I don't know. It's like could only. Obviously, the iron weapons do it some serious damage. I've sort of ran to my death there whilst I threw the grenade. So we might switch to the heavy for a second.
We do this together.
Because it's more my style, and I think I need it at the moment.
Closing in on the palace. Pull back along the path. Yeah, back room, grenade!
Well, that didn't seem to do any damage to it. No, 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 no. So I ran out of bullets.
Massive damage to the MTT.
So I do think they need to educate the gamers on how to play these game modes for everybody to get maximum enjoyment out of it. See what I mean about the birdies and all that sort of stuff?
Right, cutting down.
No, that's ours. Silly Billy. That's what I want to shoot at. Whoa! I'm getting picked off from somewhere. No idea where. Yeah, so pre the beta, I was fairly hyped to get this game. I was fairly hyped. But right now, it looks pretty cool on the PC and stuff, which you expect. But it's like, yeah, I mean, typically I'd go for like a deluxe version or something. But right now, I'm going, we won.
Transport destroyed and separatists on the run.
Which is good.
Patch yourselves up, boys. Won't be long till we redeploy.
But I don't want to spend like 50 or 70 pounds just for a campaign, because that's the only thing that's keeping me interested, you know? So do think they need to do something to entice people to play the game, or to make it more fun. The beta's only got, you know, 3 game modes. So there's, at the moment, so that means at launch, what, mid-November? So like 1 to 2 weeks post the COD launch, you know, the standard Battlefield release window. You've got something that only has, from a multiplayer perspective, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game modes. So I think Blast looks like Team Deathmatch, and only Team Deathmatch. Heroes versus villains, just get to play with that without burning battle points or whatever, however this game sort of works. You got your Starfighter assault mode, and then you got the one that we just played, and that's it at launch. And you're going, so yeah, Daryl, I would agree, because I mean the thing that, if I click on that, I'll get to see the preview and the trailer and everything else on YouTube, which I don't want to do because that'll probably get me a copyright strike or something just for the pure privilege. But the campaign is like, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I've got like EA access. I've only just picked it up on the Xbox, so therefore that's why because I'm getting a One X, and that's going to be the more powerful console in my household. And and then I can get all Battlefields. I got a lot of the Battlefields for absolutely nothing because I paid my £20 for the year, and hey presto. So at some point, this game, the base game, is going to come free for me from an EA access point of view. Don't know how many months down the line. Obviously, I can get 10% off of it right now if I wanted to buy it now. Oh, let's go to what specialist? Oh, sniper. Can we got something different? Sniper. I don't want to play around with sniper modes. Let's go to heavy. Let's equip this one and see what happens. and we'll just see what happens. So yeah, so I think I got those options. I mean, it's like I was prior to playing the beta, I would have pre-ordered it. I would have bought it and then maybe been disappointed. The campaign looks cool. That was the thing that was missing for Battlefront 1. No campaign, it was just single player. Or multiplayer, sorry. So that's the thing that was missing. So that's the thing that's like, yeah, that looks cool, but I could probably pick it up on deal around Christmas time or something, maybe. You know, that's the typical way games go, right? At some point, they're going to go on offer. You know, will it be 40% off or something like that? And you go, okay, it's within that sort of like price range that is, you know, more suitable and stuff. So I do like this game mode. So for me, I think they're going to have, as well as traditional, I'll say, oh, crikey, they come from that. Oops, crap. Nope, I'm dead. So I think the shieldy. So this dude here has obviously managed to unlock another star card. So he's got 2. So I don't quite get it, but
Let's go.
you know, because it's not intuitive to me. If you've come from another gaming universe like Call of Duty, you're going, I'm not quite sure how this bit works, you know. So they shouldn't make the assumption that everybody just knows. Oh, whoops, they're locking on to me with something. I don't know what. So if they can open it up and if they can have some more close quarter game modes as well. Oh, I ran into that one. I think I was being shot in the back too. So yeah. But I think if they can introduce some more game modes that are close quarters as well as traditional Battlefield, Battlefront like, and you can cater for a wider variety of gaming styles, then you're going to attract more of a player base. But at least the DLC is going to be free to everyone. So I know they've done that with Titanfall 2, and I can pick Titanfall 2 up for free via EA Access because it's there. But I already own it because I bought it with Battlefield 1 on a 50% off bundle type thing back Christmas last year. But I never really played Battlefield until the other day. And this is where I want to bunny hop around and stuff, and I just can't do it. Just because I'm not a PC gamer. Even though my video editing PC is very capable of playing games, as you can see.
We have recovered the package.
So this gun doesn't have long range at all.
Grenade is out.
They took the package.
So I'm expecting them to be around here-ish. And I just get shot on. Sometimes I don't know if it's because my machine is doing the streaming. I'm doing uploading a lot as well. But earlier in the day it was very playable. But when I'm concentrating, I play obviously a lot better. Talking and trying to give me my thoughts, but I think I'm picking up from the general chat room the same kind of feeling that I've got. Is this game worth my money? And right now it's feeling like no. But I'm hoping EA is not doing something similar to like what Bungie did, like hiding or not telling the gaming community what they're planning to do. Oh, I was hoping to throw a grenade at the same time. There. Because at the moment it's like, there's not enough. There's not enough temptation for me to go and get it. Now I think this beta goes on to the 9th. It goes on for a couple more days, I think.
Have one of these.
Package on the ground, secure it.
Right. So right now, we've got to protect here because otherwise, if nobody else spawns in and
the package.
goes and we've lost. So there you go.
Whatever they wanted with that thing, they have it now.
So I think I've adapted relatively well for the PC. I think Ali can definitely be more of a commentator on that one and let me know. You know, I just had to lower the sensitivity really low for me to be able to play it for me because the mouse that I've got got a very high DPI, I guess, and I personally can't cope with that high DPI, so that's why I have to have it as low as like 14% because I just no way I can get the precision there. Just no way. Let's go as that then. So I was playing as assault class earlier and was absolutely just making sure I'm defaulted back to that. This weapon I don't like because there's no scope or anything like that. Where this one there is. But maybe once I have the star cars and stuff, and on PC you can escape. I mean, you can go to them. I thought you could go to the main menu or something, but there was a star card, a number of icons or parts or whatever up in the top right hand corner. I'm just reading comments right in a second whilst we've got a 35-second countdown. This is the other frustrating bit, and I have to hit tab to see. So obviously you can see that, okay, everybody else rage quit on my team. So it just automatically promoted me to the top. Notice the pricing for the Xbox One. Yeah, so well, I noticed that the Battlefront. So I didn't own Battlefront on the Xbox. So I was almost going to say the PC, and because the Xbox Gold had the season pass for free, I picked that up. I didn't own the game, and I think I picked up the game for £3.50. So for that sort of point of view, I said I'm quids in here. I had this game, Battlefront 1, on the PS4. And so I thought, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'm just hoping nobody's coming around to my right. He's still there. Oh, sugars, they're pushing me and ran. Yeah, thanks, Ellie. So I find that scoped weapon that I've got right now fairly playable for me. I like it. The only thing for me right now is strafing left and right. I want to be able to strafe a little bit faster, but I can't. And even if I hammer down the key, oops, I pressed the F button, whatever that does. Used an ability of mine. Right, so we want to attack and pick up stuff, and there seems to be something there. So you can see I've got relatively good accuracy once you've lowered down and tuned in the sensitivity. I saw something red up there, so hence I'm just shooting at it. But that's the only thing, I can't strafe left and right easily, and yes, the muscle memory for like hitting Q, E and F and C and Control and Z and anything else, you know, it's like yeah, that's the fun, that's the challenging bit. Challenging bit for me. It's like, where is that? You know, and I can touch type and stuff, but when you're trying to game and stuff and you're thinking,
Package is in our hands.
oh, we got the package, good. Where are you running? Oh. Oh, they blasted me with something. A thermal detonator! But this is my favourite game mode. By far. If you want to chill out, you can play the Starfighter stuff and just be really slow. It's a very slow pace. Oh my god! Really? Did I really just spawn straight there in front of him and I just died? I know I was talking and looking at the screen, but let me know in the chat window that I just did a spawn and instant death.
We can do this. Grenade deployed.
Because yeah, I did spawn this area, didn't I? Yeah, I think so. Whoa, they got me. I really need to like throw. I was hoping to throw a grenade down as well. Normally that's what I try to do, so that.
The resistance has returned the package. Grenade out.
No, right. But I would like to have the option like we've got in Battlefield 1 of blowing up the minimap in the bottom left hand corner because my eyes are not trained. Oh my goodness. See, not trained. It's not big enough for me personally because I keep wanting to look in the top left and it's like, where are they? Where are they?
Let's go.
And I'm still catching up with comments. Mark, if you're still in the room, what do you mean? Translate what you got? What is my username, so to speak? Translate to sim, if you don't mind me asking. I'm not sure if I quite understand what the question is.
Man down. Package dropped. Throwing.
Where? So this is the only thing that I find struggling. That I'm struggling with gaming on a PC, is just being able to literally
Let's do this together.
strafe, move forwards, and turn at the same time on a PC. That's the bit I'm struggling with right now. If I'm just engaging a target from there to there and stuff, I'm okay. Generally moving around the map, generally okay. I'm sort of getting used to the, you know, moving around like this and stuff. I'm okay, but it's just like sometimes with these.
Grenade out. Need to get it back.
Oh, I need to reload. Ooh, it's a little spot here.
Package secured.
We got it, sweet. There could be a dude above us. I think there is, so I'm gonna sort of flank this way, expecting them.
The package has been
I was expecting him to drop down, and I got dropped down onto as well. Oh, yeah, no. So I won't be expanding upon that, but
I'll cover you.
yeah, it's good. I created the username because I had to create something. I created it based on reasons personal for me, nothing too swishy, and nothing like, you know, killer headshot or anything like that. I just created that. Obviously, most people can guess that the 74 has got something to do with my age. Yes, I'm an oldie playing computer games.
The package is lost. You must reacquire it in the resistance
Oh, so we didn't get there. We didn't get back in time to that bit to pick it up. So it just evaporated because there was more of them around it, and I probably had to press G or something to come on, brain, to cap it. You know, it's like pressing E for equip in typical other games like opening doors and stuff. But at least it looks like this.
We have taken the resistance package. Targeting grenade.
Really, I still died. Damn it! You cheeky monkey. 74 years of age? Yeah, that's how good I am, man.
We picked up a package.
Right.
Trooper down. We lost the package.
Some of these dudes have got like flying jetpacks and stuff. Urgh. Yeah, I mean, gaming and age, there just should be nothing to it. I mean, I am gonna dial this down actually. Typically, I tweak it by like 2% at a time because I was gaming last night with the zoom sensitivity was 49%. So normally I tweak it by like a couple of percent at a time because that I think it's just a little bit too high and I can't quite keep my aim on target right now. But I am talking at the same time. But going back to the whole age thing, it's like you are as old. Oops, I pressed something because I went to press. Because I do video editing, you know, this thing called YouTube. I went to do the IJKL triangle sort of formula because that's what I use for video editing. That's the seeking forwards, left, right, backwards, all that type of jazz. And I went and did that. I'm literally seeing if I can go in.
Grenade in place.
Oh, and there's another dude there. Yes, there's definitely. I would agree with the too young. I mean, this game obviously wouldn't be suitable for young children, where, you know, I don't know, something Pokemon-y or, you know, side-scrolling, you know, oh my god, Sonic and all that sort of Hedgehog and all that jazz is you know, is okay, because it's just.
Grenade in play.
Oh, I nearly picked it up. See, this is the thing. I'm struggling to go to the position and then press G because it's 2 keys over and it's a bit too much of a stretch
The package is in
for me. Obviously, you can reprogram keys and stuff. I don't know if this is why gaming keyboards, you know, with macro keys and stuff are worth getting for PC gaming. I just don't know. No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
We'll stick together.
So since we've got about a month before this game comes out on consoles, I really hope that they tweak and sort out the frame rate dropping issues and stuff. But yeah.
The package is in the open. Seize it quickly.
Come on.
The package moving now.
I really do think I'm going to end up... And I got shot by a dude closer to me. Putting the zoom sensitivity back down to probably where it was originally, which is 49%, I suspect. It's the classic trade-off thing of having it about right for, you know, close quarters and long distance, you know. You've got to...
Grenade out.
Oh, and some of these dudes have got jetpacks and stuff. It's really starting to feel like Infinite Warfare all over again for me, but worse. It's like, how the hell am I going to shoot these guys when they
Finish the job.
oh, you know, the zooming around in the air, and it's like, how can I compete with that? That's the thing that's going through my mind. Oops, I'm just got to get. Right, I'm confused at the moment. I know there's enemies. Oh, he's behind the rock. I hear footsteps behind me. See, sound whoring to the rescue. If I had get out of there. Reload. If I had the music on, I wouldn't have heard that enemy footstep behind me, and that would have been there. Come on. No, 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 no. Nope. I'm dead.
Let's take him.
All right. Yeah. At least it's not too violent of a game. It's not blood and gore and all that jazz. So it's okay. It's a good question on the NES. I don't know, because I didn't own a computer until I was nearly finished school. Couldn't afford it. Other mates of mine had Spectrum 128s. You know, they had the Spectrum one. I think they just called them 128 because they had 128K. Commodore 64. So the Spectrums, as they were just known, and Commodore 64s were the two popular gaming consoles, so to speak, when I was a lad. Obviously, the BBC Micros were out there as well, and I managed to pick up our BBC Master. Hey, Jamie. Hi, how you doing? Just spotted you up there, man. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's
Together again.
yeah. So I think, you know, play as much as you can on the beta, get a sense of the feeling. But I don't know. You know, I've got two parts of me who are fighting over each other, so to speak. Makes no sense, does it? Right? There's gamer me who would say, would I buy this game? And if I was only gaming and I did no YouTubing, I'd say, I'm not going to buy this game. I'll wait for it to come out on deal. Because I do YouTube, although I don't really make any money, so to speak, you know, if I was running a business, I'd be bankrupt by now. Right? And because I could bring this type of content to my channel, certainly for streams and stuff like that, at least with the streaming thing, and I know I need to do a proper video again, and I have one in the pipeline that I just need to sit down and do it, you know, because it's one of those videos that's, oh my goodness, I'm being one of those videos that takes much more time to produce. So it's like, yeah, 50-50, I could get it. Yeah, so I'm really in a place that I just don't know. So yeah, the BBC Micro for me. So back at secondary school, Model B was the most common BBC Micro because PCs were only just starting to come out into secondary schools. The BBC Micro was it, even at like primary school for me. But we picked up a BBC Master for a relatively cheap price, and we had floppy disks because most computers back then were off tape cassettes for those who are young in the chat room. And so you would go through a painful 5-minute loading or something off of tapes to load software. So that was really bad. So once you hit them, obviously they red highlight, which makes it like an auto spot from Battlefield, effectively. Oh, I've got no. But we aren't gonna. We're not gonna win this because we're just not going to win it. Hi, Master Shinobi. Nice to see it. I'm doing okay. That's a hero character there because it's Chewbacca. But oops. So I'm probably going to die. Urgh. I possibly need to tweak down the standard sensitivity just by a smidge.
Stay together.
Yes, the whole squeaking noises. So although I got to sit with, you know, friends who, you know, were fortunate to have like Commodore 64s or the ZX Spectrum and all that jazz, and play a few games, the BBC Micro had the floppy disks, and you did a shift and brake, and it auto booted and loaded the game, and it loaded pretty damn quick, you know, compared to a tape, you know, naturally, and you didn't have to have any of the problems with a tape, you know, chewing itself up or anything like that. But yeah, floppy disks also had their problems, you know. But it was a lot more fun, and back then games were not too much about graphics.
Grenade prep.
It was
We're
all
running out of opportunities. Finish the
about gameplay. How, you know, seriously interesting gaming rather than pretty graphics. You know, graphics were still nice and stuff for what they were, but it was like different. Where now we're so multimedia driven in gaming with high resolution graphics and shadows and all this foliage and stuff that's moving around on the ground, and we want sweet super audio and stuff, where it used to be side scrolly games, you remember, like Chucky Egg or Joust.
delayed us for too long. You have failed.
Exile was 2D, so you know, 3D gaming didn't come in until Wolfenstein. So yeah, but as you can see, when I'm talking, I play really badly at this with this particular game because I don't know too much what I'm doing. You know, this particular game, because it's not natural for me. I'll come out and we'll see if find another lobby. It takes a lot more concentration out of me, a lot more to play the game well. I think less so than Battlefield, I think, because I have a little bit more familiarity with Battlefield, but at least I can blow up. So obviously within the controls there are more controls and stuff. So I was quite surprised that these still came up, even though I don't have my Xbox One controller plugged in. Yeah, so even though you've got these response curves here, you don't have for a controller, so thinking about Xbox and PS4, you don't have the same additional, like here's the Starfighter additional response curves. So you've got the sensitivities and completely different response curves here, and a zoom sensitivity. It's just not there on the controller. There is no zoom sensitivity. So if they could actually get the controller to feel correct and give you those options on the console, this game will be so much more playable on the console. That's why for the PC gaming I said forget the controller. I can't deal with the sponginess that DICE EA put into the game. So hence I went okay, we're gonna bite the bullet, man, and we're gonna go for let's go for this one. Let's game mode for a second and hope it's a bit more interesting. That's why we're going to go for the keyboard and mouse, because at least I know the game has been built for the PC, so you know it's going to play so much better on the PC. And it does compared to the Xbox One. I can't tell you what it plays like on the PS4 because I personally haven't put it on the PS4, and I'm not going to bother because I'm going to the One X. That's going to be the more powerful console. So that was the plan. The plan was buy it for that. because we're expecting high res 4K graphics for the One X. So we are defending that, so we are attacking. We're the attackers. Not quite sure what kind of you can, so you know you can still do third person move and stuff like that, but we're playing PC, man. It's got to be first person, and I would struggle to try and do third person with a mouse and keyboard. I really would. I'm just about coping with dear oh dear.
Grenade prime.
So you can see the iron disruptor got marked there. Just going to tweak this sensitivity. So let's try 15 for a second. And let's actually put that back. Yeah, 50 will do. It's all about just tweaking in the sensitivity that is good for you. See? Instant kill. Couldn't have timed that better myself. Whoa! That's the first time I've seen an A-wing fly around on this map.
Grenade prime.
My grenade got him. Sweet. So I know when I was playing this the other day, this was much more chaotic and I was dying all the time. Maybe I've just figured out how to move around the map more. And effectively, you auto spot, so you can see that I can hit him now. So I'm going to be. Oh, and you still got a sniper glint because I could see it over there. It was like. Oops, I've got my keys, or hands on the wrong keys, so to speak.
Grenade arm.
Right, need to reload. Right, saw him running around this way. No, I'm dead. I'm being shot from somewhere else. Hi, gaming. It is a gaming mouse. It's a... Oh my god, what is it? It's a Razer. It's a Death Adder Chroma. And I've actually got like a Battlefield 4 gaming mouse mat that I got with it. Although, so that means I can't use the precision thing because of the printed pattern. So I'd have to go and get this special grey mouse mat that you can get for like 20 quid or something stupid because it's gaming. And then set the mode of the thingamajiggy in their profile. To get even higher accurate precision, but doing no profile thing seems to work well for me. But if I was seriously gaming on PC, then maybe I'd get the £20 grey mouse mat. I thought I saw it. Oh. Ah. Mouse acceleration in my mouse settings. Okay. Maybe there you go. See, you know where I get to teach you guys stuff, you get to teach me stuff too in the streams, which is, I like the two-way communication, I really do.
Disruptor fire detected.
So what's weird about this game is if I whip out from full screen and I go back to my what the heck do you call it? I'll get there in a minute. My brain is gone. If I go back to the desktop, this game then renders some, or not the well, the streaming software picks up something completely different, and it starts and you start to see that like a 720p screen. This is classic sim here. The rusher, he just wants to rush.
Ion disruptors affecting the transport. Grenade out. MPT armor is
And I'm
at
dead.
50%.
MTT targeting weapons.
Roger, roger.
Yeah, so I got a couple of extra buttons, but I don't know what I think in the past I programmed one of them to like a grenade button or something. Maybe in Battlefield or something, because I naturally put my thumb, I rest my thumb on the side of the mouse, which I guess is why there's the two buttons there. But I will look at that mouse acceleration thing, because that may. So we've got extra tickets for the next round of attacking.
Ally arriving.
And it's only because I played Battlefield in the past where, you know, you bleed tickets and stuff like that.
Is in position. Clear the area of closed
So yeah, I'll have a look.
Phase 2
Is the mouse acceleration
has been sealed.
within Razer or just general Windows mouse control
Control systems.
thing?
Grenade out.
That's probably an instant health boost, isn't it? That's probably. I was trying to figure out what that button does. Nope, no grenades, no grenades. Right, how are we doing this way? Because I know this is like a kill box here in this particular room. But typically, when you're with
Targeting grenade.
oops. Typically, when you're with teammates pushing and stuff,
File detected.
using what?
Access to the East Station.
Oh, we haven't. So this is typical. I managed to do a jump shot. Well, not a jump shot. So in the standard control panel. Okay.
Unlocking East Station now. Roger, roger.
But you can see the graphics in this game look really sweet, really sweet. You know, the specular reflections on the marble floors and stuff like that. We need to.
Rearming for close attack.
Oh, that rearming for close attack just didn't do enough, man. It didn't do enough. AKA shotgun, I think.
Squad assignment accepted.
So when you're bunching up like grapes, that's what I typically call it. Which this game encourages you to do, to be close. Oh no, that's learning the map. You can't run around that direction, man. You know, if you're taking the objective together as a team, and you're close by.
Sentry mode.
There's a hero character there. Two of them, sweet. Then you get extra points and goodies and stuff. So it tries to encourage you to work as a team. And there we go, we got defeated because we're still learning as a whole. Those who've had the game 2 to 3 days prior from the beta perspective, because they pre-ordered, etc., would have ranked up and have a bit more advantage. Or you've been hammering the game seriously all day, which I haven't. Yeah, it's a shame that there is no campaign that you can play, or just a little taster, something. But that would certainly sell it for me. You've got all of these caboodles here. That, I think, is your credits or craft points or whatever the heck they call it, and I think this is your battlefield points or whatever the heck they call it. And obviously, I'm less familiar with the mechanics of how this game plays, because there's these bits and pieces you get to unlock, and you can see that that, you know, once you earn it, it goes into a slot, a star card slot apparently. Yeah, so I don't quite know how all this lot works, you know. And I think you can. Okay, you can change your victory poses and stuff here, so anything that you've unlocked, you know, to, like that, whatever, man. I like to just get in to play the game, but I think I hope the main game has a bit more, like, tutorial stuff or something, otherwise I've just got to sit down and figure out how to play this. So I'll try Strike again. So I'm umming and ahhing whether to jump out of the game and try and make sure that mouse acceleration is off, and then find out that I can't shoot anything and it takes me another hour to figure out the settings, which I don't want to do. Not on stream. Go from a reasonable shooter person to can't shoot anything because the mouse is all over the place. But I will check out the mouse acceleration. So I assume you turn it off whilst you're gaming and then turn it back on for an ordinary PC usage. I don't know. Or maybe this is a thing for just gaming mice. I was just checking out Twitter, and it's like, and seeing people going, "Oh damn, the game really looks nice. Oh, I'm so tempted to get it." Because graphically it looks sweet, it really does, especially on the PC, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks on the Xbox One X. And this is why, because I'm getting that console, I've already pre-ordered it. It's like, this is why I'm in a rock and a hard place of whether I get this game or not for the Xbox One X, because I generally don't do PC gaming.
We have been charged with retrieving an artifact from the Resistance here on Takodana. Obtain the package and bring it to the extraction point.
But you can see how sweet the graphics does look when you see that slow panning and everything else. It just does. But I don't know if you eyes picked it up, but that texture popped in from a field of view, a draw distance point of view.
Grenade out!
I know I saw. There he is. Damn.
Rapid execution!
No, I can't do it. Can't do the shotgun thing. Enhanced pointer precision. Do I risk it? Because this is where, if I go to the control panel, you might see a funky screen for a second. Yeah, you're going to see a funky screen. And I don't know why this game does it, but it does it. And that's why... come on, Windows control panel. Where are you? That is why the stream was delayed, because there was weird stuff going on. Mouse. Change mouse settings. Is this under... No, I'm looking for... What am I looking for? Enhanced pointer precision. I'm in the mouse properties window. Is that not where I need to be? Pointer options. Enhanced pointer precision is not ticked, so I'm okay. So that's good. Right, okay, good. Found it. So, back to the game. And then you'll see the graphics will appear back to normal.
Let's go.
Don't ask me why the game does it. It does. I have no idea. It's really weird. looks like you've got another graphical process running in the background, and as soon as I switch to the desktop, that is what you see.
Head down!
Feels like a jailbreak, you know, all that smoke and stuff you're going in from the original Star Wars. Oh, I'm dead. I got stuck in furniture, literally.
Together again.
Oh man. So I think this would be one of those good games to just hang out with mates and play it and not take a game too seriously, where, you know, typically like Call of Duty, I know.
Grenade prep.
You moved. But he's dead. Nice. Nope, 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 nope.
Whatever you need.
Right, I'm gonna go my flanking route. Did you see the trees pop in the background? Oh. Alright, that's terrible. Excuse me for...
Ready to play. Going hunting.
Wow. Yeah. Man, oh man, that would be bad. IKEA. Instructions manuals that make no sense whatsoever. So don't even bother reading the instruction manual when it comes to an IKEA product, right? Just have a go. You got a better chance of building it. Ooh. Nope. Their explosive went. Okay, so you can flank around this way too. So just show you a bit of a different area of the map. That goes down to like prison bit. Well, I say a prison bit, like a bit like you see in the movie, which is quite interesting. Hello. So yeah, so that's like, you know, the bit where in the movie where you have the whole finding of the lightsaber and stuff. So you got like that kind of bit down there. So you can like be up here and defend and stuff and shoot at, you know, us, so to speak, when you're defending. Oh, and I'm dead.
Let's take them.
So I always expect to just like get spawned automatically in, and there's just me waiting at times when you're like starting to get tired and just sleeping, and you realise you got to press space bar to. There's this whole muscle memory of being able to quickly just go and press the right kind of buttons and stuff. I've got. There's me trying to shoot him whilst I'm dead, and that's why my mouse is over the screen. I've got the hitting the Q button down. That one's down to, you know, a T, I guess. It's relatively straightforward and easy to do, but spamming other buttons on the PC, no, not yet. So we really, as a team, come on. Haven't mastered the capturing this point at all. Shit. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, so muscle memory and keyboard will come eventually.
You and me.
So yeah, it just all comes down to, for me, predominantly your teammates. If you don't have a reasonable squad of team, you know, then you
Troopers acquired the package.
you're just not going to win the game, and that's what it boils down to. And that's the frustrating bit for me. It's the same with Battlefield. If you don't have a team that is playing the objective and working together, even though you don't talk to each other, so to speak, you know, because unless you're gaming with mates or you're in a clan or something, you know, there is no comms, so but you know what type of objectives you're doing and you work together intuitively. But I find in Battlefield predominantly that working together is rare, as the last few games are proving. You know, one of the other game that we had with the Imperial Palace, where we defeated on one time and won on another occasion, depending on which roles you were playing. Hey, we've actually got the thing. You know, you could tell that the team was working together, and that was great. But it's very frustrating when the team doesn't work together. Where is it? This direction. Yep, sorry, man. My mouse went all over the place. And I'm trying to get used to the red, and I'm looking at it. There's sectors, so you get sectors that light up sometimes, and peripherals and stuff like that. Go away with a goddamn jetpack, please.
Grenade in play.
Oh, damn almighty. The grenade bumped off the tree and killed me. Yay! Ah, I meant to do that, of course. So it's still in play, but not for much longer if we don't.
Okay, targeting grenade.
The resistance has secured the package.
So we've lost it. So we're not going to win this. Deliberately trying to shoot at his feet there because I had no choice.
Let's do this together. We picked up a package.
Blast. The package has been dropped. Retrieve it before the resistance can secure it.
So long distance engagements, or medium to long, I can cope with. It's the short range engagements that I am still struggling with. Oops.
The package is lost.
And I'm
You
dead.
must reacquire it in the resistance base.
We'll stick together.
So I think there's like about 11 lives left, and then the game will be over. And I think I'll be calling the stream to a close, as we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I pressed Q. Nothing happened, man. Nothing happened. I don't know if this game has got a concept like sprint out times and stuff like that, where you know you got to wait a certain number of milliseconds before the throwing grenade is going to actually do something. I don't know. But these guys have pretty much got this whole thing locked down.
Grenade out!
Our forces have acquired the package. All forces protect that trooper.
I really don't want to run into that gunfire. Not really ideal. Nope. Right. Press the G, press the G. What?
The resistance forces have delayed us for too long. You have failed.
Cheers, Burger. So I hope it's been entertaining and giving you guys an idea of how this game plays. Not sure if I'll stream this game again. Certainly during the beta. I don't know. Drop some comments down and let me know. Yeah, and if you've got any tips from those who are PC gamers, do drop some comments down below and let me know once this live stream becomes no longer live and is a video. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for joining my stream. And until next time, this has been Sim.